Good day, fellow observers. Today we are going to do a Popeyes test for version 12.5.4.2, and it's going to be a 14-minute drive, 2.1 miles. Let me activate FSD. Okay, so FSD is advancing. We are from a double parked state.
Now turn right onto 39th Street.
We are making a right here. Okay, I hope we make it. Good. Okay, so I just pressed because we are at an awkward spot and FSD wasn't able to turn quickly, and now I reactivated. Now for that intersection though, it's very, I mean if there, we are further away from the white line, and so the thing is that route, that intersection there is a bus route, and so if there's a bus that's from the left side and makes a turn, then we will be blocking that bus. So that's why I disengaged and just advanced quickly, just so I won't block anyone from the other side.
In 500 feet, turn right onto 65th Street.
Okay, so we are at an all-way here, and we are advancing. Okay, so this is a car on hazard, which is a bit crazy. FSD did the right thing though, but there is a car that is going forward, and now it's my turn. Now let me just activate it here. Okay, we have an all-way, and now we cross.
Now turn right onto 65th Street.
So we are making a right on stop here, and now there's a green light. We should be advancing. Let's see how FSD will do here. Okay, good, good, good. All right, okay, good. Advance, good slow down actually, and then advance.
In
Now
500 feet, turn
here.
left onto Woodside Avenue. Now turn left onto Woodside Avenue.
So we have a green light now. Okay, good. Okay, good. So I was being careful with the car
now turn
behind
right onto 65th Place.
Behind that vehicle. And now we are making a right here. And let's see. Okay, there's a pedestrian. Good slow down here.
In 500 feet, turn left onto Queens Blvd. Now turn left onto Queens Blvd.
Okay, so we have a green light now, and sometimes this is a hard left turn. Let's see what we have. So good advance here, already in position. Okay, good, good. Alright, I was close to disengaging because I was not sure if FSD will make it, but on its turn it was accelerating, so that kind of convinced me not to disengage. And I think it saw the truck that was making a right, so it didn't have to advance all the way to where we want to turn to. Now we have a speed cam here, and I've been observing FSD with under an auto speed enabled setting. FSD doesn't slow by the cameras further, so I am thinking of disengaging if it goes above that. But let's see if it will do something different with this new version. Now I'm observing we are now at 31 miles per hour, and then we're gonna have another speed cam. Okay, good lane change.
In 500 feet, bear right to stay on Queens Blvd.
This is a promising lane change. Now let's see if FSD will make this bear right. So in other versions, I think before 12.5, I think FSD was able to make this bear right, but every time there's a new version, it's not a guarantee that it will do the same. So that's why it's good to retest this just to get a track record for this scenario. Okay, now we have a green light, so this is a moment of truth here. Will we be able to make a right here?
Now bear right to stay on Queens Blvd.
Oh snap, it can, but it's a bit fast. Alright, good stop here. It was a sudden stop. Okay, there's a car. Okay, good, creep. Okay, good, 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 good. Alright, it passed. So we have a short Popeyes test. Okay, so once we're here, it's just gonna be a simple straight, so this is good. So now we advance. Now we have a green light. FSD is advancing. Let's see if we can make it, because there's a bus that is stopped at the bus stop, so it might take some time there. Okay, so it's advancing now. I'm hoping we can cross over. I don't think we'll make it. Alright, we won't make it. So we are advancing now. There is an accumulation of traffic here. Okay, we have a green light. I'm hoping we can cross. We still have some time. Okay, good. Yeah, we can. Alright, there's a green light up ahead, but I'm not sure if we can make it though.
In 500 feet, turn right. Then you will arrive at your destination.
Yeah, we can make it. We can make it. I might have to press the pedal here. Okay, now we have a green. And I'm pressing the pedal now. Okay, press the pedal. Okay, I'm done. Okay, good advance. Let's see if it goes
Now
into
turn right.
the parking lot. Oh snap, I was about to disengage. Will it park?
Now you have arrived at your destination.
Okay, never mind. I'm gonna disengage and just park here for a bit. So I just want to give my takeaways. We started off from a double parked state and FSD was able to advance. Now the thing is, FSD was making a right turn on a green light and it ran into a yellow light, but it was already past the white line. So we're kind of at the intersection and FSD stopped, but I accelerated because I don't want FSD to stay there because that is a bus route. And if there's a bus coming from my left side making a right turn, I would block that bus. So I disengaged and pressed the accelerator and went forward. And then also it encountered an SUV that double parked on a road and FSD was trying to go around it, going to the opposite traffic lane, but there was an oncoming car. So I disengaged to let that car pass and then I manually drove around that double parked car. And then also I re-engaged after that and FSD was able to make a right on stop, although it took some time before it was able to because there were a lot of cars from the left side going straight. And FSD eventually found a clear path, made a right, and then also crossed the green light. And then FSD was able to advance and made a left to Woodside. No, is it Woodside? Woodhaven Avenue? Woodside. Maybe it's Woodside. So it made a left there and made a right to 65th place, adjusting to a pedestrian, and FSD is now at the red light to make a left to Queens Blvd, and FSD was able to on green advance and then find a clear path actually, which I have to say I was almost going to disengage because I was not sure of what FSD will do and how it will accelerate. But FSD started moving and I was watching, there was a truck that's making a right turn, so it won't reach FSD, and then there's a car on its left side that was advancing but it was slow in advancing, and FSD was making the turn and it did it at in a faster speed. So once it did that, I was like, okay, it could make it, so I didn't do the disengagement. And then we made straight, and I mentioned about the speed cam. So if you have an auto speed on and there's a speed cam, it kind of still doesn't honor the speed cam's existence by going over the speed, but FSD is just going along the speed of the traffic. So the cars ahead of me are doing right around 27. Then shortly after passing the speed cam, I saw that it went as high as like 30, 31. And I just want to point that out, so in case you encounter the same scenario with speed cams and auto speed. And next, also FSD, I think for the first time in a long time, was able to make a lane change to the rightmost lane on the center lane. So there are 3 lanes on the center lanes. FSD was able to make a lane change to the rightmost lane and was able to make a bare right towards the outer lanes of Queens Blvd. So it's been a while since FSD passed this scenario, so it's good to see FSD able to find a way to make that right. And also it did some creeping, advancing, and it was able to find clear path. So I was very careful and trying to see if FSD was good to go, and it was, and that was good. So this drive was short as expected, and we didn't have to redirect to an alternative route. And then we headed straight towards here. There were some yellow lights that FSD wasn't able to make. I mean, actually it was not yellow, like it was green for quite some time, but there was some traffic up ahead, so we weren't able to advance. And so we got in here, and I was observing where FSD will stop. I thought FSD will just go to the sidewalk, I mean side street parking, but actually it went to the parking lot. I was about to disengage using the steering wheel, but it actually turned the wheel. So that was good. At least for this version, it was able to go into Popeyes parking lot, even though this is a small parking lot. So I think that's a good improvement from prior versions. But also older versions, actually, some of them was able to go in, some also were not. So I just want to point that out. Now, those are all my takeaways for this test. And if you find this video helpful or of value, please like and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. Bye!